Idiot Smatry. Come and See is a masterpiece of a movie. Made in 1985 in the Soviet Union by Elem Kilmov, based on the book by Ales Adamovich, who was a partisan in Belarus in 1942 through 1943. This movie is regarded as one of the greatest war films ever made, if not the greatest of all time. This movie is shot from the point of view of Flora, a young teen who joins the Belarusian resistance movement, and from then on depicts the Nazi atrocities and human suffering inflicted upon the Belarusian populace. This is not your typical war movie that glorifies war or lies to you about what war is. It's a war movie to show you what war really is and what it does to people into it. This movie recounts the extermination of 628 villages in Belarus in 1943 by the DLK, who were tasked with an anti-partisan operation. This SS unit was the most feared and most brutal of all of the SS units, with numerous army and SS commanders attempting to remove Dalvanga from the SS and disband the unit because of the horrible things they had done. The historian Martin Windrow describes them as a terrifying rabble of cutthroats, renegades, sadist morons, and cashiered rejects from other units. Some Nazi officials romanticized the unit, viewing the men as pure, primitive German men who were resisting the law. I think everyone should see this movie because it's the most realistic portrayal of war, with all its guns and ammo being real, and with them even going as far as killing a cow on a screen. But sadly, it's only a small part of what Slavic people had to endure in World War II, with my own grandfather dying fighting the Germans and being buried in Belarus, as well as my grandfather being a colonel in the Red Army. It especially means a lot to me, as it is a story that needs to be told more in the Western world. It's not a pretty story, with this movie almost feeling like a horror movie at times, but it is beautifully shot, and you could not make a movie like it today. I hope you will watch this movie at some point, because it is a masterpiece.